right, we are in a very, very noisy Sony booth here at E3. We're joined by Colin here today. Thank you very much indeed for taking the time to talk to us.
Thanks for coming by.
Is your throat all right?
It's much better than it was earlier.
Okay, we want to talk to you about, obviously, Blacklight Retribution. What are you guys showing in the booth here today?
We are showing Blacklight Retribution playable on the PlayStation 4. It's pretty much totally running on hardware. It's great. People are coming up, playing it, and having a great time.
Was this always expected? I mean, I don't think we expected to see so many games out for PS4 sitting here on the booth. I mean, how long have you guys been working on this to get this ready and up and running for E3?
We've been working a lot of late hours back at the office. We got a new coffee machine. It took us, we had a lot of pizza late nights to get it running, but it's been great success so far. We're super happy with the response. The response has been amazing. People are coming up, having a great time playing it. We tell them it's free to play, and they get weak in the knees. They're just like unbelievable. So the response is awesome so far.
I guess that leads to the question: how have you found building for PS4, developing for it?
Sony's been an amazing partner. I mean, they've been giving us hardware at an amazing rate. Like before we even ask for it, like a dev kit will just show up. In terms of the actual development, their support has been bar none some of the best partners we work with. Just straightforward, like easy to work with. The hardware is amazing. Being a PC background developer, we just stepped right into it and had the game running relatively easy and relatively quick. And it shows, like with how the game runs right now on the show floor. It's totally identical, if not better, than the PC version.
I was going to say that. I mean, there's been such an added emphasis about, from what we've heard from developers, saying this is pretty much just developing for PC. It's that easy. Does that even surprise you? I mean, there's a difference between the theory and the reality, but I guess you guys find that actually developing.
I mean, Sony's made some great strides versus previous generations. I mean, what they were doing with the PlayStation 4 is allowing us as an independent developer to do amazing things right out of the bat with the staff that we have on hand. It's very comfortable environment working in, and we're seeing the successes right now of it.
Well, I mean, I feel wrong classing you guys as indie, you know what I mean? We're trying to work out where that dividing line is, but how do you perceive the sort of support Sony of bringing across the PS4 and indie, not necessarily just even for yourselves, but for other guys?
I mean, we know a lot. I mean, we call ourselves an independent studio. I mean, we're privately owned. We live and die by our games, and we want to make the best games possible. I mean, we know a lot of people are much smaller than us, and the fact that Sony's approaching developers, like we're friends with Jake Casal, he showed off his game and stuff here, and a lot of the other games, it's Sony allowing that incubation of talent to make the games that they want to make, and just making it extremely easy to be on the platform, and being also very aggressive. Sony came to us with Blacklight. They're like, we'd love to see this on the platform. We're like, we'd love it there. Like, how do we have this happen? They're just like, here you go. So getting that it's been an amazing partnership so far. And seeing other friends and people that we've worked with previously, or our friends who are working on other games, it's great seeing them have their game, and it's three guys and having it be able to put on a platform as powerful and as amazing as PlayStation 4.
Now there's always, with the next gen stuff, there's always that talk about a tighter, larger connected world. I mean, how are you guys finding that with Blacklight?
I mean, what we're doing with Blacklight, I mean, it is a PC game and the structure's already there and stuff, but I mean, we're looking it's a game as a service, so we want to bring it, have it be alive, and have new content coming up at a fairly frequently level, and having people be really excited about coming back to it and playing it more and more and more. As we move forward, when we work on new games and stuff, I mean, there's going to be a lot more emphasis on having the game live and evolve over time and stuff. And when we get to those games, we'll have some really exciting things to talk about.
You're saying about that sort of support and everything like that. I mean, you guys ever get a break with this stuff?
we do all types of stuff. It's been fun so far, but it's long. So.
Okay, well, what are you doing anything different for the PS4 version, or are you just keeping it more up to date with what's out there already?
So I mean, it's identical to PC in almost every regard, but we are revisiting a lot of aspects. We relit all the levels. We tweaked everything to make the game run amazing on the PlayStation 4, as well as we're revisiting a lot of other things like monetization. We want to make sure that it is successful on the PlayStation 4, and there's a difference between the PC market and the PlayStation 4 market. So we're going to make those changes appropriate.
Okay. Well, where are you guys at the moment in terms of development? What have you guys got left to do, and when should players expect to see it?
I mean, what we're working on moving forward after E3 is pretty much just like we want to make it run as amazingly as possible. We want it to people have a great experience on the PlayStation 4. Make sure that playing on the controller it feels right, it's tactile, it's friendly, it's fun to play on, as well as the monetization systems, and then also maybe some new content. We'll have to see.
I love this. It's wait and see, really, isn't it, at the moment?
Yeah.
Listen, thank you very much indeed for taking the time to talk to us.
Thank you.
Stay sharp, agents.